Hiram Shah's church. Mystery. What is the mystery?
This area, it feels wrong somehow. I sense an old suffering.
Members of the local coven were persecuted here. And worse.
Witches?
Salem's history with witches may have been distorted over the years, but some things are true. The witches of Salem did their best to thwart Shaw, but he rallied his congregation against them. The catalyst of the infamous Salem witch trials. When the coven called out in distress, it was Lilith and Sarah who came to their aid.
They came all the way from Transia with the Abbey to help a group they had never met?
You may not believe it, but I'm sure you would have done the same. Isn't that why the Suns are here today? Aside from that, your mother and Sarah both saw the signs of Chthon's influence. They knew there was more happening in Salem than the persecution of witches.
Chthon's corruption had taken root in the New World just like the colonists themselves.
And while Lilith and Sarah were still preoccupied in Transia, they entrusted one of the moon seals to the Knights of Wondergore, who brought it to the Coven with the hope that its power would reinforce them enough to deal with Shaw.
But that is not what happened.
Unfortunately, no. When the plague came to Salem, the same one that afflicted your father, Shaw used it to further agitate his flock by placing the blame squarely on the Coven.
And the witches?
The mob was vicious. And the rest is history.
But what about the moon seal?
After the trials, the moon seal vanished along with Shaw. Without drawing any conclusions, I think we can both guess where it went.
We can.
If this was his church, then it is possible the seal is still here, or somewhere nearby.
You read my mind. Good hunting, dear.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Guys explore the church, but why is that stupid thing in the middle of the room?
Was this always here? I may have forgotten a few things, but I feel as if I would remember a decrepit church on the grounds.
Yeah.
You may not remember the structure, but maybe you've heard of the man responsible for
I
it.
should be getting off soon,
Hiram
but
Shaw.
I found this thing, so now I'm doing this.
This was his house of worship, and like a great many things on the grounds, Sarah preferred to keep it in a sort of mystic quarantine. Even I haven't been inside.
Is that all she did while I slept? Seal things off for our protection?
She can be overzealous at times, but in this case, she was right to be wary.
So,
yeah.
What dark secret does this place hold?
When Hiram Shaw first came to Salem, he was little more than a charlatan posing as a preacher. He managed to convince a few desperate souls to join his congregation, and with their help, he broke ground on this church. Whether it was coincidence or fate, in digging beneath the church, Shaw found something that would change the course of all of our lives. A long-forgotten page of the Darkhold.
Got any real big plans, or are you just gonna get some gaming in?
If Shaw found a page of the Darkhold, it was because Chthon wanted it that way.
I tend to agree. That cursed book is always seeking out a way to return its master to power.
And a power-hungry preacher makes for the ideal messenger of darkness.
Yes, Shaw was an eager study, consumed almost immediately by the whisperings of Chthon and the Darkhold's power.
Warcraft or something else?
Nearly overnight, the people of Salem, old and new, were at his threshold, waiting for the word.
Okay, do I just keep talking to her?
Yes, dear?
Offering bowl.
Is that meant to be an offering bowl on the altar?
Another artifact Wanda was toying with but could never make work.
Oh, okay.
I'm curious. Next time you find yourself there, place something in the bowl and speak an Elder God's name. Perhaps it will work for you now that you have their blessing.
Oh, okay.
It's always good to see you.
Alright, hold on. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Again.
Or do I? I don't know. What the hell? Can I go up the ladder? What is the point of this ladder?
Autumn must not see it that way. She does not see it happening.
Open. Yes. Okay, I got the church open. Yeah. Journal of Hiram Shaw.
This must be Shaw's study. The goddess of order approves.
This is my journal. How did my journal page get in here if I didn't even know about this place? Oh, legendary head prop. Whatever that is. Professor X. I wonder if he's in this game. I haven't met any X-Men outside of Magic yet. She's a new mutant. I just...
This ward is not like anything I have seen on the grounds before.
And yet, it's familiar somehow.
Like the wards of protection that Wanda invoked to protect Dr. Strange's sanctum?
Very perceptive, dear. Maybe you should approach the good doctor and see if he has any insights. And Hunter, be circumspect. Dr. Strange is no fool.
Obviously.
Must
Didn't
not
work.
be her purpose.
Oh.
Autumn
All right.
thinks otherwise.
Hunter?
Did Wanda ever make it to this place?
I suspect she did. But if she discovered something, she didn't tell me.
What do you know about my father?
That's not an easy question, dear. What would you like to know? Your mother loved him dearly, and he doted over her. I think for a time she forgot who she was, where she came from. She and Sarah both deserved to find something more than just another fight. Lilith did. Sarah didn't. At least, not for a while longer still.
Tell me about Hiram.
By all accounts, Hiram Shaw was a desperate man. As I understand it, he was a largely unsuccessful minister before his arrival at Salem. To think that a simple man like Shaw finding a piece of the Darkhold was enough to set all of this in motion. Goodbye, for now.
You were right to bring this to my attention, Hunter.
We thought it resembled one of your wards of protection.
There's a reason for that. It's the same magic Wanda invoked in her attempts to protect the sanctum. But what is it that you're chasing out here? These wards aren't something to toy with.
I will not know for sure until I get past this. Is there any way to dispel it?
Unfortunately, no. What good would the wards of protection be if they were so easily broken? But I have been wrong before, at least recently. Do you have any suspicions as to who may have conjured this here?
Wanda spent a great deal of time out here, and she had the power.
She does have some experience with these spells, but why would she do that?
The only way I will know for sure is to find a way through to the other side.
I'll think on it and see if I can come up with some way to assist you, Hunter. For now, though, you'll have to be patient.
Hunter, hello. Hello, Hunter.
Is that meant to be an offering bowl on the...
Interesting magic, isn't it? Were you able to make it work?
Once.
Yes, it responded to my voice.
Excellent, my dear. You always exceed expectations. Try using different combinations of words and offerings. You never know what you might get. Never a dull moment.
I have heard that Wanda's power comes from Chthon.
The way I understand it, as a child, Wanda and her family lived in Transia. Within that mountain, the dark god Chthon had long been imprisoned.
And Wanda was affected?
Whether Chthon reached out to Wanda, or he found her by chance, I can't say. But well, he had hoped to make her some sort of acolyte. She proved to be more capable than even he foresaw.
What can you tell me about Chthon?
One of the first Elder Gods, Chthon is said to have existed for tens of millions of years. Believe it or not, he wasn't always the bastion of evil that we know today.
This story sounds familiar.
As the legend goes, the downfall of the old gods was actually brought upon by Chthon's brother Set. After Set consumed Hypus, Chthon followed suit with the others, and in this way, many of the first gods also became the first demons.
And how did he come to be imprisoned on Earth?
In the same way Hydra has worked to restore Lilith, various cultists of the past, when Chthon failed to cooperate, these same cultists did the only thing they could. They locked him away again.
What do you know about Transia?
Transia is your ancestral homeland, Hunter, the birthplace of Lilith and Caretaker. It has always been a sort of magical junction. The Abbey grounds still behave in much the same way.
And Wundagore?
Wundagore Mountain has always played a prominent role in whatever scheme was underway. Chthon himself is said to have created the Darkhold, deep within the caverns of the mountain.
What was Caretaker like when she was younger?
I'm sure it's difficult to remember now, but in our younger days, she was much more enthusiastic about dashing off to save the day, not unlike some of our younger allies among...
That does not sound like the Caretaker we know and love.
Keep in mind, Hunter, Sarah has faced a great deal of loss in her time here. I would say she's earned the right to be disagreeable, at the very least. I'm not sure I would have held up as well given the same circumstances.
Who were the Knights of Wundagore?
Another mysterious group of heroes in a world full of mysterious groups. I do know that the Knights of Wundagore were formed as a response to the growing threat of Chthon's influence near the mountain.
What exactly did they do?
Hydra was hardly the first to dabble in chthonic schemes. Over the centuries, the Knights fought alongside a number of allies who stood against the various crazed worshippers of Chthon.
You were there? At the witch trials?
Not initially, no. If I had been, I like to think I could have stopped them before it was too late. I sensed something was wrong, and when the witches cried out in distress...
But Shah had already committed his crimes against them?
Yes. It was a devastating discovery.
But you see now it was not your fault.
I've come to understand that we must accept the past and move on.
I know that feeling all too well.
I know. And I wish you didn't, dear.
Okay.
Walked around a bit. Still can't believe all these changes happening with Eddie. The Venom symbiote. Not sure if you know this, but I used to wear that thing. I mean, it was hard enough when it was just an alien, but now... I'm pretty sure that green fire would have really cooked the old spider keister.
Having that creature inside of your head must have been difficult.
You would think so, but to be honest, I didn't even know the suit was alive until the end. It's more like I felt urges, impulses.
To do what?
Use my power. Like, really use it. No holding back. But, end of the day, I was the one still in charge. Any decision I made during that time is 100% on me.
So you are defending the carnivorous alien monster that is trying to devour your brain?
You want to know the first real feelings I ever sensed from that thing? Fear. As soon as I tried to pull it off for good, it was pure terror at the thought of being alone. That doesn't sound like a monster to me.
I had not thought about it that way.
Why it chose to bond with a shifty reporter from the Metro
James
section
Bond.
after that is beyond me.
I still cannot imagine you wearing the symbiote.
My design was a bit more classic than Eddie's or your mother's. All things aside, I look pretty cool in that thing. Been thinking about bringing it back. The design, not the cannibalistic alien symbiote.
Okay.
You are one of the most agile people I have ever seen.
Peter,
Wants to talk. Okay.
I have something for you.
a gallon of web fluid and 1,000 helium balloons?
Components for shop class.
That's nearly as interesting.
The legend walks among us.
Is this all join hangout? I'm gonna join hangout. Let's see. Exploring the grounds. To be honest with you, I don't know what I
Getting
said.
used to the Midnight Suns. Now we have doubled in size.
You
Oh
are
yeah,
one
so
of the
many
Midnight
games.
Suns.
Yeah.
Now, yes, but not at the beginning. I was the strange woman who spoke to no one. It must be worse for you, Hunter. All the faces are new, except for Caretaker.
The past hurts. I do not like to focus on it.
I understand, Hunter.
And I got more coming.
More than you know. I will tell you a secret. Do not laugh. I have a tiny envy for how you make friends so quickly.
How so?
It comes so
Oh, she
easy
said don't
to you.
laugh. Damn it.
Even when you are a bat, you are a likable bat.
I am glad to hear that, Ileana.
Of course, you have bitch and swords.
I enjoy
That
the
is
I
automatic
enjoy the
likable
story,
for me. I
and
meant
it is
with the
addictive a
others.
little bit. The strategy of it and
Whatever
stuff.
you're doing,
A lot better than I
keep
thought it
doing
was going to be.
Don't waste the time hiding in your room.
She said something about candy, so I'm going to give her 1,000 jelly bean.
I'm not smiling. I am pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, loved the rare gift. Hell yeah, she did. You want to hang
Where
out
are
with
we
her
going?
again?
We are just hanging out, you know, for fun.
That.
I'm surprised.
How so?
I thought your idea of leisure was antagonizing Doctor Strange.
Tormenting him is too easy of a sport. Sometimes it's good to take a walk with someone who sees you as more than just an interdimensional doorman. Maybe I don't think you totally suck, okay?
You do not?
But before you use the F word, there are some very important ground rules.
The
No
F word
braiding
is
each other's
not
hair.
what you think.
Actually,
It might surprise
no
you.
touching each other's hair. No sharing food. And if you're thinking about nicknames, don't. Clear?
Yeah, sure.
Reasonable rules, and I accept. I'll make sure to never go near your hair, Illy.
What was that?
Or do you prefer Ilyanushka?
Ugh, you're impossible.
Out of curiosity, what did I do to earn this new place in your social hierarchy?
Why do you have to be so annoying about it? You know how to be bad, but in a good way.
Right?
I like that.
You too, Ilyana. So, it is settled. We are friends.
There you go with that F word again. Don't ruin it, Hunter.
I will use another word then. Flattered. Because that is what I am.
Oh. Friendship level 3. Okay, we're gonna go do the story mission then. We're like drastically out leveling at this point. It's
There it
like
is
level
again.
6. I'm
Strange
like
gamma
level
energy
30.
signature. The green numbers, as Bruce says. The hydrotech we found is saturated with the same fluorescence.
And what does Dr. Banner have to say about that?
Can't get an answer from him. He's gone off the grid. AWOL. Happens sometimes when he's working something out.
What kind of something?
The really big kind.
You don't know who Dr. Banner is,
Then
lady?
what now?
We find ourselves another doctor who specializes in creepy gamma science. Just so happens I know of one who recently opened up shop in the area. Of course, he's barking mad.
Faustus.
One and the same.
Well,
What?
I suppose you two do have some catching up to do.
Oh, you know. Hydra secrets, dastardly plans, the odd bomb launched in my face.
How soon before we begin the hunt?
Based on the intel we've recovered? Now.
Okay. So I have to take them. But who else do I want? Spider-Man, I think, right? Don't I need to do more Spider-Man? Yeah, we'll do Spider-Man, whatever.
My old buddy, Dr. Faustus. He'll be thrilled to see us.
There is one feature of this game that I really like that is odd
Gonna go out on
a little bit because it's like it's something stupid.
You'll be heading
but
into New York near the
I like it
harbor.
just because of how
Faustus
simple it
overseeing
is.
Hydra operations
And
in
it's
the
that
area.
you can change your clothes every day. Like you don't have to do it. You just check a box and then every day they'll change their clothes. So they don't wear the same thing every day. And as stupid and simple as that sounds, it's kind of a cool feature. Because what people wear the same shit every day.
She will no doubt be very temperamental after such a long journey. There. My beautiful, terrible girl. You'll be free of confinement soon enough. Free to unleash Mother's righteous fury upon her enemies. The weak, the ignorant, the unworthy.
Oh!
My point exactly.
Well, that certainly looks familiar.
Dark magic. I can feel it. Just like before.
Plus, he's boosted the gamma signature. Must be the new and improved extra evil model.
Ah, yes. Coming soon to a deserted dock near you.
So glad you discovered television.
Whatever this thing is, it's clearly important to Faustus.
And Lilith.
Which means it's worth a closer look.
Way ahead of you there.
Yeah. Defeat all enemies to complete the encounter. Okay. Could be easy enough, I guess.
We've seen what those charges are capable of. Don't get cocky just because you've got Captain Marvel to fall back on.
No, No, please. Come, examine the device closely. Dismiss this time around.
Really wish we could get this clown off our comms.
I'm sure Mr. Stark will get around to it eventually.
Your time has come.
Boom. Yeah. Alright, let's see. None of these people are terribly powerful, are they? Can I defeat them all already? Huh.
Hail that! Oh, this should be good!
Boom!
No more time to waste. Let us
Okay,
go.
defeated all enemies. no reinforcements, no nothing. They're all dead
Must have
already.
detected the latest modifications to my device, Captain Marvel. I'm afraid you'll find her energy is not so easily absorbed this time. No, please. You cannot fail me.
Odie one.
One.
Others will be done.
Typical.
Oh.
For Hydra.
Oh, is he gonna stand and fight this time? Capture agent. Capture the enemy agent. Summon enemy reinforcements. Use capture agent card, okay.
Show no mercy.
Roger that.
Oh, you think you're gonna protect him with your shield?
The odds are still in my favor.
Okay. Here's the thing. Can I not attack that? Gonna get rid of that. He's immune to knockback. Of course he is. What does that do? Oh. Well, we'll do that.
Should come in handy.
Yep.
I'm on it.
Yep, the shield's gone now, bitch.
Now's our chance. Take Faustus into custody before he can regain his bearings.
Yeah, I got it. Capture agent.
Excellent. Hydra won't let us take him so easily, though. Stay alert.
All Beta moving into position.
Okay. All the reinforcements showed up.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Okay. First things first. Well, that guy survived that.
Coming at you!
0? No. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Special delivery.
I'm going for it.
Boom.
Interesting.
7 enemies killed by a team in 1 round. Okay, whatever. 3 moves. I gotta kill them. I come over here. Oh wait. How do you get all those extra moves? One of them. Okay.
Here we go.
And interrogates. Okay. Well, I guess it's their turn now.
Forever in service.
Going to pay for that.
Hey, that hurt.
What? No great speeches? No musings from
Alright,
the
here
dark
we go.
book?
We're gonna interrogate
It's the
these
great
people
Dr.
first things first.
Lost for word.
Guessing the Darkhold doesn't have any spells for boosting your cardio. Let's grab this turkey before he makes it to the transport.
Tell us what you know, Fee.
We have ways. Alright, targeting me? No? Damn it.
One more time.
I'm impressed.
Let's do it.
Right, that's it.
Hydra is in control of the situation.
Alright, now.
I think that's gonna leave a mark.
Don't slow me down.
I don't think I am.
Damage from that infernal
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna knock you back over there.
adjustments should have crippled the disruptors.
You're gonna blow those guys up.
The next time you will not be so fortunate.
Aw, it's almost cute how you think there'll be a next time.
Looks like it's up to me.
So that's how that works.
Knock him off the edge. Yeah, get off the edge. Hi.
We, even for Hydra.
One card play? Okay. Let's go ahead and heal him
Behold
then.
the light's gift.
It's good to have friends.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
There he goes. He's gonna blow everybody up. Blow up your friends. Oh, cool. We can interrogate somebody too.
You're
More
not
interrogation.
serious, right?
You have your orders. Don't let them get so
Wait,
close to
what
me.
happened to the interrogate? I don't
There's
have
that
it?
Hydra loyalty and courageous spirit you've been talking so much about.
Apparently I don't get to do that. You only get to interrogate a set amount, or what? Oh, cool. Alright, we're gonna see what this does, because this is my first time seeing this move. Oh, nice.
We've got him. Bring him in before they send anyone else to cause more problems.
Yeah, okay. Level up.
I even impressed.
No!
Where are you going? I know I had his ass tied down.
Truly not your day, is it?
You think you scare me? I, who serves at the right hand of the Demon Mother, who hears the whispers of the Dark God Chthon, who was chosen to learn his secrets in the one true tome of creation. Do you really think I could be afraid of you?
Is he about to get stronger?
Yeah.
What?
Captain Marvel's pretty cocky in this.
Everything.
I mean, she's strong. Oh, he's dead.
Crossbones.
Crossbones always hits the target. Often misses the point.
Hydra's Black Ops division. You should see the file Steve's got on the guy.
Faustus must have outlived his usefulness to Hydra. And sadly, us.
Perhaps not.
That's right. What's up, Nick
If
Tees?
decades of fighting the undead have taught me one thing, there's always an answer. Provided you dig deep enough.
Nice. Let's get that back to the Abbey. Only maybe wipe it down with a napkin first.
Why should you on here the whole time? Were you not here the whole time? Yeah, probably. I bet if you shut it and reopen it, it'll play the sound, or if you just refresh the page, maybe. I'm not sure. What's up?
Let me guess. Could not sleep. Starting to become a common theme here.
It was not always the case. The Abbey was once a different place. I was happy here once.
Now that is something I would like to see.
I suppose I have earned that. I have been extra me lately, as Nico says. It is just that for so many nights now, every time I close my eyes, all I see is Wanda, drowning within darkness, calling to me. I do not think I will ever sleep again. Not until we find her.
Losing a comrade is always traumatic. It is perfectly normal to dream about her.
I am not just dreaming about
Oh my god.
her. She is reaching out to me.
-1.
I could feel her, Hunter.
Impossible to learn
Hear
this
her
lady's...
crying out for help as if she was in the same room. Such anguish in her voice. It's a sound I will never forget. Like me, you also have a connection to the darkness, Hunter. Don't you also hear it calling out to you in your dreams sometimes? Whispering secret things. Dark things.
No, not at all. I'm gonna say yes because I think it's gonna give me friendship points with
Yes.
her.
My mother, she visits me in my dreams.
I know. I have heard you call to her in your sleep. I simply did not expect you to be so honest.
I know she is trying to manipulate me, but there are times when I feel a longing within her emptiness that is difficult to ignore.
The others would not understand. Do not worry. Your secret is safe with me. Well, I guess I should get back to not sleeping and let you get some rest. Sweet dreams, Hunter.
Yes.
We need to talk.
Yes?
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Alright, chat. Here's the deal.
Okay.
She's kind of a mean person. They're trying to throw a surprise party for her. And I have the option to tell her about the party or not. What do you guys think I should do? I've been not telling her so far. But I keep thinking I should tell her. I don't know if it's going to give me friendship points to hide it from her or to tell her, though.
Well met.
What is troubling you, Tony?
Oh, I don't know. Pick your poison. I'm living in the Amity Horror House. My roommate is depressed. Oh, and I have a roommate and not my own executive suite at the nearest resort. The espresso machine is broken. The world is turning into the cover of a 90s metal album. And the big guy, well, he's not answering his phone. So you tell me, Hunter, what's not to be troubled about?
Yeah, well, I don't know, per se, but the people who know her say she hates surprises. I'll look into getting an espresso machine.
Someone should look into getting that espresso machine fixed at once.
That would make my life more tolerable, but the life I'm actually concerned about is the not-so-jolly Green Giant. Banner isn't known to be the most emotionally stable, and when the pressure ramps up, well, let's just say he doesn't have the kind of nervous breakdown that results in basket weaving and a week-long yoga retreat. Things get messy. Not being able to see how he's holding up is proving a challenge.
One we must endure for the time being.
Thanks for the talk.
Anytime, Tony.